Y'all, the Eagles won the Super Bowl and I want to go home. So come on this journey of I'm going to travel 28 hours so that I can go to Philly, get there for the Super Bowl parade, spend time with my friends and family, and then come home in like 4 days. Basically, the Eagles won the Super Bowl and I got so overwhelmed and I was like, oh my God, I want to go home. I want to see my family. I want to be with my friends. I want to be in my city. I texted my mom and she's like, come home. Yes, come home. My dad was like, I will bring you home. You want to come home? Let's come home. So I bought a flight the day of, and then I was like, oh my goodness, I can't go. I'm gonna stay in Philly, but the problem with the one-way flight is that once I go to Philly in a few weeks, I'm supposed to be going to South by Southwest for a client. So then I was like, okay, now I have to stay there for a month. And then after South by Southwest, I was supposed to be flying to the Philippines for a holiday. And then I was like, wait a minute, am I actually gonna be able to do this? This actually is feeling really chaotic. I have to pack for cold weather. I gotta pack for hot weather. I just gotta make sure that I have so much stuff. And I'm literally choosing to leave in 10 hours for 3-4 weeks. What I can't. So I went and I canceled the flight and I was like, no, I'm not going. And I literally was so sad after I canceled the flight. I had been sad all day. I even posted about it on social media. So basically I was just bummed. Eventually I called my mom. She didn't answer the phone. I called my dad. He didn't answer the phone. I called my grandpa. He didn't answer the phone. And finally I called my one aunt. What's up, T? And I was like, I'm sad. I know, I saw your post. She said, T, just come home. Book a flight, book a round trip flight. This is an experience that you don't know if we're ever gonna get it again. We wanna have fun with you. We wanna celebrate the Eagles winning the Super Bowl with you. At first, I had bought a flight that was going through Detroit. But the big thing is that the US right now, the East Coast and I guess the Midwest are about to have like a wild snowstorm. I fly, so it was like, should I fly tomorrow night and hope that I can make it? Should I fly tonight and try to fly through the snowstorm? And then once I get there, it'll be Thursday. The snowstorm should be over. It was just such a chaotic thought process. Decided to buy a flight directly from Chiang Mai, my city, to Philly. So that means I'm flying from Chiang Mai to Seoul, South Korea, from Seoul, South Korea to Boston, Massachusetts. Boston, Massachusetts, I'll be in Philly. I am going to Philly for the Super Bowl parade on Valentine's Day, February 14th, 2025. I am so gassed, but I am packed. My suitcase is ready to go. Backpack is ready. The flight leaves at midnight tonight, and I want to get to the airport because I feel like I've flown Korean Airlines before and missed a flight with them. So I'm going to get to the airport early. I'm going to get there at like 9 so I can make sure I actually check in and make it for this flight. But when I missed that flight, I was flying from Bangkok, and Chiang Mai is notoriously much easier than flying through Bangkok Suvarnabhumi Airport. It's going to be so funny to vlog. Also, the kick is that my aunts and my uncle know that I'm coming to Philly. Nobody else knows. I haven't told my parents that I'm coming. I haven't told my friends that I'm coming. So it's actually going to be so funny because everybody's going to be like, what the? Wait a minute, you weren't coming. And I'm like, I had to. I just missed everybody. I just want to be in Philly and I want to be on Broad Street, being a Broad Street bully. Like, that's it. That's all I want to do. People don't really understand the importance of sports in Philly. And really the importance is that Philly has been, by and large, it's a black city. It's black and POC. We also obviously have white people there, but we have the variations of white people who were treated poorly. So we have like Italians, a lot of Polish, things like that. So it's funny because sports is our great unifier. Every time that the Eagles come together, like we come together, it's like that time of year when it's football season, a greeting in Philly is go birds. Everybody gets it. We all understand it. It doesn't matter. May you find somebody that loves you the way that Philadelphians love the Eagles. I can't wait to chronicle this journey because it's gonna be so funny, but it's gonna be funny when I like just make it through all of this and then I'm finally there, and I can't wait for the footage and being at the actual parade. I am gassed. And you know, this is really reminding me that I was thinking, you know, it's like, because of this, I likely won't go to the Philippines. Why? Because I'll have spent money to go here, and it's like I don't have an unlimited amount of money. So for me, I think the important thing is that traveling is one of my great loves. But before one of my great loves was traveling, my great love was Philadelphia and my family and my friends. Being able to go and be with my family and my friends in my city, in a place that I love so much, and see like the joy and excitement and happiness and wildness radiate out of the people that I know and love. Yeah, that's priceless. I don't know what time it is. It is probably 3 or 4 o'clock right now. I'm just counting down till it's time for me to go to the airport and get on that plane, and start my journey to Philly. It's a 28-hour journey, so we will be on it. It'll be so funny to see. I am going to the airport. I'm about to... This is why you gotta be careful with Korean Air. The last time I took Korean Air, I missed my flight in Bangkok because the line to check in was like insane. There was nobody giving any information, nobody helping me with anything. And then literally while waiting for check-in, I missed my flight. Korean Air, don't believe me because I'm serious about where I need to be right now. Honestly, because I'm carrying on, I'm about to just see if I can check in online and go on about my business because that just makes the most sense. I made it on the airplane. First stop, Incheon. I am in Incheon, so getting to Incheon was really simple from Chiang Mai. The flight's only 4 hours, and then from here I'm waiting to board my flight to go to Boston. Boston is the 14-hour flight, and I am literally so excited to get on it. I was knocked out on that 4-hour flight. Like, I think I was maybe awake for 20 minutes of it to like half asleep, eat eggs. 14-hour flight to Boston, this is easy. Really long haul flights actually make me feel so calm. This feels really seamless and easy. Much easier than transiting through different airports. Like just put me on an airplane for 14 hours and I'll go on about my business. Landing, there is snow here in Seoul, which is like one of the funniest things ever because I said, you'll be on one part of the world and it's hot and it's literally on fire. Like in Thailand, it's like 90 degrees every day. You're just living your life. You don't realize it, you don't think about it. And then you'd be like, oh my God, wait, the rest of the world is experiencing different weather. And it always just makes me think about if you never leave where you're from or what you know, you never learn something else. The one thing I hate about airports like Incheon now is it'd be like, there ain't no food around, but they got an MCM, what, a Ferragamo, a Bottega. Like, do you have a McDonald's so I can have a snack? No? Okay, good to know, thank you. Ugh, that kind of stuff pisses me off about airports that just are not like strategically planned out. Give people options for food. I don't need to buy a pair of Uggs or Ray-Bans. I really don't. What I need to do is buy a sandwich and a water. I don't know. I'm gonna drink this Jamba Juice and just get on this flight in probably 25 minutes and go on about my business. I cannot believe I'm in America right now. I officially made it to Boston. I cannot believe I'm in the US right now. So basically 2 things have happened which are very funny. I genuinely thought I was getting here on Thursday. So I flew out on Tuesday night and I don't know. I thought I was getting here on Thursday, which would have been the 13th. So when we were landing, pilot is like, all right, the day is February 12th, Wednesday. And I'm like, he is wrong. It's not Wednesday. And then I was like, okay, but why would the pilot be wrong? It's more common that I would be wrong, right? Like that is so much more likely. But I'm happy to be here on Wednesday because I can just see a few more people that I'd like to see. Also, Boston, Logan International. First of all, I love the name Logan. That name is so cute. Like Logan International is too cute. But their customs and border, so funny, so nice, having such a silly good time with them. They were so great. They were like, oh, what are you doing in Thailand? I'm like, oh, like I live there. What kind of work you do out there? I'm like, oh, I'm a social media strategist. They're like, okay, for yourself or other people? They were just so sweet because now I know I'm about to get some food. I don't know what they got to eat here. I hope they got Chick-fil-A. I should not be eating Chick-fil-A, but Chick-fil-A is good and they grilled nuggets. Nothing beats it, okay? Unless they have like a Chipotle in here, that'd be nice, or like a Chopped. I'll be here for probably another 4 or 5 hours and then I'll be in Philly like literally later this evening. I was worried about the weather. The weather looks, I mean, it's cloudy, but it's not snowing and it's not raining. So thank goodness. You know, when you fly in the summer, you have nothing to worry about. And because I fly so much around Asia, West Africa, you don't have to think about like inclement weather being a reason that your flight is stopped. But when you're in other places, you do. So hello. Yeah. Raph, say hi.
Hi.
Oh my gosh, Kyle, say hi. Y'all, these are my besties. Oh my, y'all. Okay, so y'all, obviously I made it to Philly. I forgot to do my video yesterday. Raph and Kyle were my besties from college. Raph flew in from Dallas, and she's from Jersey, so. And then Kyle, obviously, we're Philly lovers. So now we're getting tattoos, and me and Kyle are gonna get the Super Bowl symbol. Like, honestly, are we even that much of Eagles fans? I'm obviously from Philly, like, so I'm an Eagles fan, but like not that intensely. But what I am is a Philly fan. We're getting LIX. It's like LI. The experience getting tattoos was incredible. Electric Temple in Brewery Town, so good. They had like a bunch of guys in there. We walked in, it was really great. I got, this is LIX for the Super Bowl. This is the Super Bowl that the Eagles won. And then I got 215 for Philly. This is the Philly area code. Like, I got these tattoos and they are so Philly. Why did I get these tattoos? I've been jonesing for a tattoo. I love a little hand tattoo. Clearly, I've got one hand tattoo here. I've got a finger tattoo here. I've got another finger tattoo over here. I was just having a good time. Really, me and Kyle now have like a matching tattoo. We have an LIX. And that's really fun because I would have never thought that me and Kyle would like, oh, let's get a matching tattoo. But it's like such a Philly related like matching tattoo that makes so much sense for us to have. I had a guy named Dan tattoo me. It was awesome sauce. This has been one of the best times ever. I'm so glad I made the decision to fly home and just make this journey. And I got to see so many people. I got to surprise people who I would never normally get to surprise. Tomorrow's the parade, so I gotta wake up early, so I need to go to bed right now. Hey,
look, I used to play the tongues like this and round like this. So watch it. Let me shine like this and round like this. What's on the other hand? Hold on.